Welcome back, everybody. So here is part 2 of our statistics data analysis exam. Number 6. In an experiment, a 6-sided die is rolled a number of times. The results are shown in the table. Based on the results, what's the experimental probability of rolling either a 3 or a 4? Keyword or means plus. Okay. So 3 or 4 is right here. So I know 4 and 4 together gives me 8 total. But I want to add these all up. 11, 15, 19, 22, 27. 8 out of 27. You can try to reduce it down. You cannot do that. Okay, the graph shows a line of best fit for data collection at total cost in dollars of refrigerators in relation to the capacity of the refrigerators in cubic feet. What's the equation of line of best fit? Okay. Guys, you need two things. mx plus b. Your y-intercept is first. In this case, where is it hitting the y-axis? Well, it's hitting at 0. So I know that this one and that one are out. Now, I'm looking for slope. Okay, here's a tick mark. I'm rising up. I'm rising up 200, and I'm running at 5. Okay, boom, boom. So 200 divided by 5 is 40. There's my slope. B is my answer. Don't make it more complicated than that. That's all you're looking for, okay? Awesome. Number 8. Population in thousands of a certain city was recorded since 1990. Based on the trend line, what do you expect the population to be 110 years since 1900? Okay, so here's my years. Okay, I'm going to extend this up. Okay, now, every one of these is 10, so if I go a little bit more over, I go straight up, straight over. So we're looking at roughly a little bit above 80, so I'm thinking 90,000. Okay, awesome. The stem and leaf plot to the left shows the per capita GNP of Western Africa. What is the mode? What's the number that occurs the most? Okay. Now, if I'm doing this, okay, I'm looking at the answers first. 180. Well, 180 occurs once. Okay. 890 occurs once. 500 occurs once. So, all right, they all occurred one time. Nothing else has occurred more than once. If everything occurs once, there is no mode. It's okay to have no mode. That's all right. It's definitely a possibility. Okay. Number 10. An ice cream shop made a bar graph showing the number of ice cream scoops they sold in May, June, July, August, and September. Which of the following is the closest to the range of the ice cream scoops for the 5-month period? All right. One more time, because I can't help you with this on the test. Range is high or max minus min. Okay. So this is roughly right here, my max, which is about 340. My min is down here. It's a little bit less than 50. And we'll call it 50. So if you're looking at 340 minus 50, we're looking around 290 scoops. Okay. And that's a good problem because if you're in the ballpark there, you should be all right. Number 11 is tough, and I do apologize because it's really, really hard to see. Use the graphs to predict which of the following social media channels was the most popular in 2015. So, it's the one that's growing the most is this one right here. The one that's 21, then 23, then 25. Okay, and I believe that's going to be. I think it's Twitter. Is what that was. On the test, it'll be more clear, okay? So I'm hoping that you guys are comfortable with reading a pie chart, okay? So this is 2014, okay? Sorry, 2013, then 2014, this dropped another 10%. 2015, this would drop another 10%, but this would rise up. That's why I was saying that's bigger. But just noticing trends and things like that, and you will be in good shape. Okay. What percent of the data represented by the box and whisker plot are above 14? Well, here is 14, which is my Q3. So this is simply 25%. You guys are fine with this, okay? Don't make that more complicated than it needs to be, all right? Number 13, examine the following data set. Which of the following statements is true? Now, this is a good problem. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 11, 23, 23, 23. Okay, so the mean is less than the median. I'm not sure. We can figure that out pretty quick. But let's check out the rest of them. There is one mode, 11. 11 is definitely not the mode, so I can cross off B. This is a great problem to cross stuff off. To find the median, you add all the data points together and divide by number of data points. Is that median or is that mean? That's mean, so get rid of it. The difference in the mean and the median is less than 2. Alright, so now I got to find my median. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means the fifth one. Or I'm sorry, the sixth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the median is 11. Okay, let's find our mean. Here we go. 3 plus 3 plus 3, 5. Okay. Divide by 11, 12.81. Alright. The mean is less than the median. No, the mean is greater, which means that D, which also makes sense, the difference between them is less than 2. Cool. We're fine. Marie has created a chart for her science experiment. What is the mode of the average plant growth? Okay. So the average plant growth over here, which one occurs the most? 53.3. Yep. I'm hoping by now you guys are cool with mean, median, mode. You guys should be experts at it. Alright, this is the last and final problem. That's a little tougher. Okay? Consider a data set of 10 distinct data points with a mean and median. These are all hypotheticals, like if I change things. This problem, I need you guys to do this. Create points for data. Okay? It says 10 distinct data points. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pick 10 random points. To make this super easy, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Okay? Alright. First problem. If the highest number were increased, what would be the effect of the median and mean? Alright. The median for this data set is 5.5. It's between 5 and 6. The mean, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5.5. Okay. Now, if the highest number were increased, if I changed this 10 to a higher number, I'm just stalling so I can find the ratio. Okay, so let's make this 10 into something else. Let's call it a 12. I'm making it bigger. What would happen to your median? The median stays the same. Median stays same. But what would happen to my mean? Guys, I'm not looking for the answer to the mean. But would the mean stay the same, go up, or go down? Well, I increased the overall number. I'm still dividing by 10. So the median, or the mean rather, goes up. Okay? And I can show that to you. There was my mean before. Now if I do this, and I change that 10 to a 12, divided by 11, or sorry, 10, 5.5 goes to 5.7. It goes up. Okay? Cool. Now, let's go back to our original problem. So this is 10, right? If the highest number were decreased in the value still larger than the median, what would be the effect of the median and the mean? Okay, so let's go ahead. Give me a number that's what my median was 5.5. Give me a number that's greater than 5.5 but less than 10. I don't know, 9, because I'm going to make this as easy as possible because I want to get 100 on this test. Alright, well, what happens to your median? Oh my gosh, no way. The median stays the same. Okay, what happens to my mean? Don't overthink this. If I do the same thing, okay, but now I'm making that 10 into a 9. Divided by 10. 5.4 is less than 5.5. It goes down. Okay, cool. And I mentioned this is the second hardest problem in the entire test. I'm hoping that you guys are seeing this isn't bad. You have to make the points, okay? If the highest number were decreased to a value smaller than the median, what would be the effect of the median and mean? All right, so now, put this, if this is back to a 10, right, okay, this is back to a 10. Now, if the highest number were made into something smaller than the median is 5.5. So if I turn this into, I don't know, say a 1, okay, now look at what my median would be. My median would then be between 4 and 5, which is 4.5. So the median goes down. And you're never going to guess what happens to the mean. Goes down. This problem is huge. Okay, if you guys hear me out for a minute, there's something I want to explain to you. I mention all the time about the SATs and the ACTs, and there's going to be a lot of problems on those tests where you guys just quite frankly don't know the answer because they ask questions like this where you're doing number analysis. If you ever get stuck, pick random points and play around with it, okay? I don't know the answer to every single problem that I encounter, but I know that if I just systematically approach it and put easy numbers in that I can play with, I can eventually figure it out, and you guys can do the same, okay? If you can handle this, you're going to handle the test, and you'll be in great shape. So keep up the good work, and good luck. We're all counting on you.